Go buy my coffee and use the code at the checkout. Do you want to know how I know the world is healing? It's because this is only the second time this year that I've had to get on here and proudly state that I am the doctor, professor, philanthropist, gynecologist, veterinarian, cafeteria lady with the big double D titties that serves you that slop on Mondays, psychiatrist, hot dog extraordinaire, dildo expertise, Burger King, onion ring connoisseur, McDonald's protester, WNBA water boy, the first black transphobic wizard in the Hogwarts universe, according to Twitter, relationship guru, and the sexiest black YouTuber to exist, whose civic duty is to teach you all on how to not be stupid on social media. And today's class is content creation, because I'm not sure if you are aware of this, but I am a content creator, and what I do is create content. And to some people, this is something that's a little bit fun, but sometimes it's not so much fun. Sometimes it's a hassle, especially when you put your all into this, seeking any form of gratification or profit, because you're selling yourself online for people to see, and you would want people to invest in everything that you're working on, whether it be making videos about topics, cooking videos, clothing hauls, etc., etc. You know the course of action. And to some people, this job is so easy in their minds, anybody could do it. But when you're going about that mindset, you have to understand that if you don't understand the risk, you will never be able to reap the rewards. And I am someone who is very thankful and grateful that this entire concept of making content around seeing stupid things on the internet and having a nice little laugh for about 5 to 10 minutes has changed my life for the better. And I can only do so much, but thank you all so much for that. But to some people, they just wake up and think, you know what I can do? I can create content and I could make a lot of money off of one video, and my boring, mundane style of life can be the greatest thing everybody can see, because they look at somebody who records a video or a day in their life inside of a van and they think, well, golly gee, Batman, I can do this too. But there's dedication to the craft, there's editing, there's personality, there's a niche, there's charisma that people fall in love with to the point they want to say, I want to follow your daily life. I want to subscribe to your antics. I will even, on occasion, donate some money so that maybe you could get some better equipment so that you could entertain me in a more high quality style of fashion. What am I leading all of this to? Well, you see the title of the video and you're just waiting for it. So here it is. A mother who picked up her entire life and moved to another state with no fucking plan at all.
But nobody has to be left in the cold tonight. The mayor toured this warming center in Acres Homes this afternoon. It's one of dozens spread throughout Harris County tonight, giving shelter to those who couldn't find a warm place to sleep.
Get somewhere safe and warm for the night until I'm able to figure out at least how to get home.
Kiara Jones came to Houston from Tallahassee at the start of the new year, chasing after a dream.
This is like one of the biggest populations of the social media influencers. That's kind of my goal, to become a big influencer.
She'd been staying at a motel this month with her
3 little munchkins. I love them. They're so sweet.
But by Monday, she says she'd run out of money.
It just became too much for me after a while.
With temperatures dropping and no place to go, she says she called 911. Police brought her and her kids here.
Madam, I would on occasion look at you and say, you know what, you decided to risk it all, and I'm happy that you decided to do that. I will criticize the fact that you had no plan. I will mock you, and I will leave it at that. But the fact that you involved your children into this and you really had no plan means not only are you a shitty content creator, but you're a terrible mother. On what planet does this make any sense? And I would like to caution anybody, whether if you have children or not, that uprooting your entire life to another state, whether it be for financial gain or the opportunity to see another state and film the content like that, is a humongous risk, especially if you ain't got money saved up to make that opportunity happen for yourself. This is the most simplest basic math anyone could figure out, but for some reason this woman just thought, I'm gonna look up in the skies and I'm gonna think about nothing but pie, and it's gonna be the greatest thing possible for me. No, you have endangered your children. You were sitting and staying in a car and when it was cold in Houston. That was not smart. As somebody who is currently currently residing in the Texas area who just had to see snow for the first time. It was great, but I know for a fact my fingers were fucking falling off when I was outside making snow angels at 2 in the motherfucking morning. It's not smart to have children involved in this. And from the looks of them, they were babies. They were not equipped to pack up their entire lives because their entire lives are shitting themselves and watching a cartoon. They don't know that their mother has a brain dead idea with no plan on how to change their life for the better when she's not even good at what she wants to do with the rest of her life. I understand that there are people who spring up in life in later years, in their 30s, in their 40s, in their 50s, in their 60s, and that is well good for them. But I'm betting it all that they have a plan. I'm betting it all that they have some money saved up.
I feel like by now we've all seen that lady who moved her and her 3 kids to Houston to pursue her dream of being a social media influencer. She ended up running out of money and she had to call the police because it was freezing temperatures in Houston and she had nowhere to go with her kids. So a lot of people have made videos on it, but there's something that a lot of y'all have not said, and that's the fact that she is saying, I moved here at the beginning of the year to pursue my dreams, as if the beginning of the year was not 3 weeks ago. Like, it's literally like the 19th. Like, what's today say? It is the 19th. So if you moved at the beginning of the year, January 1st, that was literally less than 3 weeks ago and you're already out of money. Like, what were you doing? And then she says that, you know, she is trying to raise money to either go back or to get an apartment. So you just up and moved your children from Florida to Texas with no job lined up, no money. You didn't even have 1 month's worth of hotel money. You couldn't even afford a hotel for a month, a monthly hotel for a month. And you just up and move halfway across the country. I don't want to hear anybody trying to blame this on influencers and unrealistic expectations and all of that, because this is a grown-ass woman with 3 kids. Be so for real. Like, there's nothing on social media that could influence you that much to pick up your 3 kids, you're a single mother, and move to another state with no money. There's nothing on social media that can influence me to do that. I don't care how lavish these content creators are living. That's just ignorance. That is just straight up ignorance and wanting other people to bail you out. And I believe that she took it to the news to get like empathy, but you're really just an unfit mother. You are an unfit mother who's irresponsible. And through all of this, you just exposed how stupid you are and how bad of a mother you are. And none of the media outlets that have shared your story have even dropped your social media handle. So even through all of this, you're not getting clout off of it because we don't even know who you are. We don't even know what your social media is to even follow you after this. Girl, I hope that she makes it back to Tallahassee safely. But I feel like CPS should definitely note this in her case file, in her chart or something.
And to anybody who doesn't follow me on that Bird app, just know that on occasion, while ranting about other things that don't make any sense, I do this thing where I look at something or I think about something and I give advice to the small content creators out there. And I try to make sure that they see that so that they don't do something dumb and risk being banned on the platform or looking stupid on a fucking platform or lose out on money opportunities because they're so brain dead and thinking that their way is the only way. So for the first time ever, I'm going to do that here. Dear content creator, whether you be small or big or just starting out, you have aspirations and dreams that you want to achieve with content creation. Don't fucking do what this woman did unless you got money saved up. And when I mean money, I don't mean $5 so that you can get some gas. I mean maybe $4,000. That way you can get somewhere, maybe get somewhere to live, maybe get some groceries so that while you're trying to live out your dream of flexing your titties and showing your ass in a nice miniskirt, your fucking children can eat. I am glad we could come and have this conversation. I am glad that I could be the guru that you seek, and the best part, it didn't cost you $8 on Patreon. So subscribe to the channel because I know you like my face, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.